Hi, welcome to number 5, and this is the 5th video in our Building Army series, and this is probably our last video. Over the last 4 videos, we've showed you how we've done unboxings, we've built the elf regiments, and we've showed you how to speed paint the regiments. The idea is to give some sort of guide to new players, new collectors, and new hobbyists on how to get past the difficult part of building large regimental armies. Usually when you're playing a skirmish game, you're painting like 5 to 10 figures, but if you're painting like armies for large games, whether it be fantasy or history, the grind is usually the painting, So what some of us usually do is we incorporate a speed method. So we figured, like for example, this army we used wash method. So we spread the miniature white and then we give it a green wash. For more information about this method, the method I use for this army, you can actually check the video up in the description or up here somewhere. Later we decided, that we are gonna also like build 2 more regiments. So it's a slow build. With these regiments, we've decided to distinguish these 2 regiments, and one of the ways we distinguish them was one regiment has I want to call it the army standard, and one has the usual regimental standards. When I got the Mantic Games box, it came with this little sticker set. It was actually stickers. I was actually quite shocked that it was stickers, but it was actually quite good because if you're new, this is a great way to not be too concerned about how to play decals. But what I did instead was I added some PVA to the decal, to the stickers, the film will stick better. But here on this sheet, you'll notice there is a banner. Now I was looking through pictures all over the internet, well, at least where I was looking, and I could not find where this banner would go. But I like the design, and it was consistent with the shield. So what I did is I decided to put them onto one of the spears, just as perhaps an army standard. And don't forget, most of the Mantic Games products have they give you Mantic points. Collect these, and they've got some goodies that you can redeem. Yeah. So what I did was I put the banner onto one of the figures with the spears, and I was very, very shocked because when I put the banner on, I noticed that the banner was done so nicely that when you actually fold the banner for it to stick, the pockets, the banner pockets actually come off, so they actually look really, really, really good. So I was very pleased. This is something I was very pleased about. So here's what the army standard looks like. Right. So generally, once I've built an army, I can't leave everything all over the place, and I do not want to start doing basing because I base for a whole army. So what I do instead is this. I get myself a little card, some hard card. That's about the size of the regiment. I get myself some double-sided tape. This is a temporary fix for just organizing the regiment and making sure all the figures go in the spots that it's supposed to go to. Double-sided tape doesn't stick too hard, and this is both its strength and its weakness, because once you have something that's stuck solid into a card, it's very difficult to move it around. But sometimes if you're not very careful, the figures tend to fall off. But like I said, this is just a temporary measure. It also gives me a chance to plan which figure goes where, and if you know anything about building regiments, well, if you don't, when you build regiments, the idea is to place the miniatures properly, so there won't be any, like in this case, any protruding weapon poking into another figure, making it difficult to place it down. I did this for all 3. And this is pretty much what it looks like when it's done. Now, I did 2 spear regiments and 1 bow regiment. And if you like, here, this is what all 3 regiments look like very quickly. As you can see, the Army regiment banner looks really nice in this setup. The bows, I went with like I said, a very small palette. I love small palettes, and this whole army unifies under, I think, about like 5-6 colors, yeah, more or less. And this is the other infantry regiment. Now for the size that I'm building at right now, 3 regiments is more or less enough. I will need to get myself a war machine, and I'll need to get myself perhaps some cavalry. Man, the Alpha on Dragon, that looks really good. But I do have an old Alpha on Dragon though. I might paint that. Yeah, so I hope you like this short series of how I got the whole Mantic elves onto the table. If you like, we'll do more of these. But of course, I've got different videos I want to do. So if you like this video and if you like this series, feedback is essential. With enough feedback, we'll come back and perhaps we'll raise another army. And still, we're still under MCO here in Malaysia. So while that's happening, these figures will be safely here on the shelf, awaiting battle, as we slowly add on to the army. All right. I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe because that helps the video and the channel a lot. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one.